Okay, hello everyone, it's me, Paigeofmaces, back in Magical Diary, and we're here trapped in the mall with a professor that has a reading addiction, trying to sell candles, and we're not sure what time it is. So I don't have a watch, and I'm not sure how long these shifts are supposed to be anyway. When do we get to go home? I could ask the professor, but he said not to bother him, so dot. At last, with a great clattering of metal, the shops of the mall beginning to close. Must be really late. We're definitely going to sleep tomorrow. Professor Grabiner blinks and looks up from his book. Mr. Maces, what time is it? I don't know, sir. I start to wobble and he leaps from his seat to catch me. For some reason opening his book. Maybe he's going to capture me with the pages? Idiot girl, have you not sat down all this time? No, sir. He sighs. Well, I can't take you back like this. Someone would assume I'd work you to the bone on purpose. Come along then. Why is this music playing? After a quick detour to lock up the remaining supplies and money, he leads me to a building beside the mall, which turns out to be a restaurant. I'm having flashbacks to Damien! Oh, one sec. That's better. I didn't know this was here. It is hidden from casual viewers. Sit, say nothing, I will order. A few minutes later I have a cup of something hot in front of me. What is this? Chai. Chai latte? I love chai lattes. I can't really drink them though because I'm lactose intolerant, but they are lovely. All cinnamony and delicious. Although I suppose I could have soy chai latte, but I don't know if Costa's does them. Yeah. No, I want one. It's ridiculous. I want a Snickers and a chai latte. I suppose I can get one once I've done recording. It's sweet and spicy and makes my throat burn a bit. Thanks. It shouldn't have been necessary if you had any sense. Or a watch. I suppose I'd be thankful you didn't simply lock your knees and faint. Yeah, come on, look, I'm 25 strong, guy. Falling face first into a table full of candles. Ouch. I know what falling face forward into a load of things is like. I am ridiculously clumsy, and I have a couple of scars on my chin and one right on my temples where I have fallen into various things, or fallen off various things. Especially lit candles. Oh my god, we'd be on fire. I've never been alone in a social situation with Grabiner before. I really don't know what to say now. What's England like? What were you reading? Do you come here often? Stay quiet. Is there anything... what were you reading? So, what were you reading? Nothing that would interest you. How do you know? You could be reading... I'm interested in lots of things, you know, guy. Well, I can't know if I'm interested if I don't know what it is. I like this girl. Or else I'm interested because I don't know. The title is Some Anomalies in the Interpretations of Fragmentary Greater Appendage Arthropod Fossils from Lower Cambrian Shales. So, you're reading a book about dinosaur fossils? Oh, no, Cambrian is not dinosaurs, that's before dinosaurs. That's bugs, I think. Oh. As I said, I would find it interesting if you dumbed the title down a little bit more, because I kind of know what you're talking about, but also kind of don't. What does that mean? Concern yourself with your own studies, Miss Maces. You have more than enough work ahead of you as it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I guess he's not much for small talk. After a while, a waiter places a small plate of bright red berries at the centre of the table. Oh my god, I want one of these so badly. Is that your dessert? They're complimentary. The staff will be displeased if you reject their hospitality. In other words, I'd better eat one. I pick one up and look at it more closely. It's shaped like a strawberry, but not a real fruit. It's hard and shiny, like some sort of candy. Professor Grabinaire is already eating his, so I pop mine into my mouth. For a moment there's just a vague sweetness as the sugar melts on my tongue, and all of a sudden a burst of liquid flavour. It feels energising. Professor Grabinaire's face hasn't changed much at all, despite the sweet treat. I suppose it's too much to expect it would cheer him up. Maybe he does and he's just good at hiding his emotions, like he doesn't want to sort of like be, this is delicious, it reminds me of Paris, or something like that in front of a student, an impressionable freshman student. He's got to try and act like a hard ass at all times, I guess, around students. Maybe he's really a nice guy, I don't know. But then again, Damien looked like a nice guy and turned out to be a complete dick. We should go. Yes sir, thank you again. That was awkward. Alright, next week. Morning assembly. Early on Monday morning, all the freshmen are called together. Good morning, buttercups. The Thanksgiving break begins this week after classes on Tuesday. There will be no further scheduled activities until Monday the 2nd of December. Oh, I don't need to worry about sleeping because I've got Thanksgiving coming up and I lose all my stress anyway. Let's focus on blue magic. If you're staying through the break, the library will be open and meals will be served at the regular times, as well as the feast on Thursday and some organised activities. If you are leaving and you need to leave before tomorrow evening and you haven't already made arrangements, please talk to me after assembly. Now, there is one more thing. Sad face. For those of you who are wild seed, if you are leaving, this will be your first time away from the comfort and protection of Iris Academy. Sorry, I want a hiccup. I also want some more water. But, you are witches and wizards, and the people around you out there are not. The choice you made 3 years ago still stands. You must not reveal our secrets to the outside world. You must not discuss or display magic in front of anyone who is not one of us. One of us. One of us. Not your old friends, not your families, no one. What about bitter enemies? Can we tell bitter enemies? If you betray our trust, you will not be allowed to return. And we would miss you. Like a desert miss the rain. Oh, fuck off, phone. I'm not answering you. And now I'm sure that you have a busy week ahead of you, so I'll let you get on with your schedules. As I'm about to head off, someone catches my arm.
Hi Paige, thanks again for covering me on Saturday. Professor Grabinaire said you did a great job.
He did?
Sure, you worked hard and raised a lot of money for a class tribute. I wasn't sure he'd tell you that himself, so I thought I should carry the message. Anyway, I've got to go sort out my schedule, so bye.
So, Professor Grabinaire almost complimented me in an indirect way. Huh. Well, I better decide what I'm doing this week. Blue.
Blue, blue.
Activity, blue magic. Okay, one blue magic skill, 1 stress. Come on, let's go for 3. 3. Damn, 1. Guesses. After class assembly. If I might have your attention, please. This is the sad music. Take a hold of each other's hands and close your eyes. We give thanks to the parents who created us, and the friends who helped us to grow, to the earth which nurtures us, and the other worlds which inspire us. For what we have been given, and what we have to give, for those who have taken us in when we were in need, for forgiveness and for hope of renewal. May our tributes bring joy, and no call go unanswered this Thanksgiving season. So may it be. Hands pull away from mine as other students echo her words. Have a very happy holiday. And now I can hang up my cape, find my parents and be on my way. School will be waiting for me when I get back. On vacation, Tuesday. Stress is all gone. Friday. Saturday. I arrived back at school for my vacation feeling slightly disoriented. It was nice to see my family again, but in some ways they felt like strangers. And my old friends, they've all moved on. Back to my room then. Hey Paige, you're back. How was your holiday? Weird and awkward. Fine, how was yours? It's okay, how about you? It was great, it snowed. There was snow everywhere, and the local kids met up to go sledding. It was like she'd never seen snow before. Well, she is a southern belle. We get snow back home, but not very much usually. School get cancelled as soon as anything sticks, even if it's just a few flakes. We're lucky if we can make snowballs. So I'd never seen so many sleds before. All those funny little ones that look like shovels. And she had to try them all. Oh, I would love to see a picture of that. Ellen in her witchy finery on a sled that looks like a shovel. If there were any artists out there watching this, please make it so, because it would be funny. This one boy brought a garbage bag to lie on, and when he'd go down the hill it would spin him around and around. Pasta wouldn't slide with us because of her wings, but she helped us make a snowman. Pasta was there? Yeah, sort of a last minute thing. She didn't want to stay at school for the holiday either. Oh man, I want to go hang with Virginia. Do we have to go home? Guess your house was pretty crowded. Oh, we're used to it. Lots of magical families stay with us when they're travelling. And William remembers her practically being a baby too, so she couldn't get anywhere with him. She wasn't serious anyway. So she started on Ellen. Oh man. She was just being friendly. Sorry, that was probably a bit loud into the microphone. Very friendly. Really, Pastel flirts with everything. And she tried to cop a feel with us when we were giving out free hugs. Don't you mean everyone? Or does she go after trees too? You don't know her well enough. Oh my, is she going to marry the Eiffel Tower? Was she the woman that married the Eiffel Tower? Was that awkward? Ellen shifts her shoulders. No, it's alright, we were just kidding around. William, he never mentioned it. He fussed over all three of us equally. Brought us around on sled, taught us games, we had fun. How was Thanksgiving dinner? Virginia leans back and pats her stomach. Great. It was different but nice. Was it magical turkey? She didn't know what the Indian pudding was. But I liked it. It's just not something we ever had back home. We always made pumpkin pie. It's the same sort of thing. Not really. Well, they're both cinnamon spicy and kind of brown, okay? Pumpkin pudding. You don't need any more desserts. Maybe not today, but what about tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll be back to work, back to classes. On Monday morning, someone knocks on our door. Virginia gets up to answer it. Good morning, here are your exam schedules for the day. She returns holding a piece of paper. Exams today, but we haven't had time to prepare. Well, it has been a while since the last exam. We have had all that time. That's not the same. No, but we'll do our best, right? So I have an exam after class today. What else should I do this week? Can't check the spell book. I think green magic might help us a little bit more with this exam, so we'll get that and then do that. That. Done. Nope. Please, kits and cubs, take your seats. There are some things we talk about before your magical education progresses any further. Most of you know yourselves as either a boy or as a girl, and that identity may be important to you. Wait, is this going to be sex education? But even with humans, sex is not simple as male or female with nothing in between. And in the magical world, there are many more possibilities which you should be aware and respectful of. Guess not. Some entities are sexless and will be confused if you address them by masculine or feminine terms. Some can change gender roles at will, or be both at once. Some beings have more than two sexes, all of which can be difficult for the English language to cope with. Many living beings will take offence to being referred to as it, although not all. It is wise to ask those you meet how they prefer to be addressed. To make things easier, we witches and wizards have our own special pronouns to use when gender is other or unknown. Repeat after me. E, im, ear, ears, emself. Emself. I mutter the strange syllables along with the other students, feeling a bit confused. Here's a way to remember. Someone with enough magic can say whatever he wants. Success gain 2 magic, 2 stress. Didn't learn another spell. So here I am. I wonder what this exam will be about. This is one we had trouble with last time. Here we go. This damn music. In the dungeon again.
The exit to this dungeon has been hidden. You cannot teleport out of the level. You must use your magic wisely to find a way before you run out of energy. You may choose to surrender at any time, and you'll be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. That is really hard on my throat.
Okay, examine the walls. They're exactly what they seem to be. Don John was here, is inscribed on one of them. Floor. Examine the floor, is exactly what it seems to be. Right, open spellbook. Yes, we do have track scent. The most recent creature was passing through here was Professor Grabinaire, heading south. Let's just try that again. Open spellbook. Track scent. Oh no, I'm facing east. Damn it, I thought I'd turn south. No, I'm north now. God damn it! Forward. Open spellbook. Track scent. Is he still heading south? West. Forward. Don't give up. No. Track scent. Heading west again. Okay. That snuffling noise really gets on my nerves. It's kind of weird. Track scent. Heading west again. Okay. Examine. Exactly what they seem to be. Floor. Okay. Open spellbook. Track scent. Professor Grabinaire heading west, but there's a wall in the way. How is that possible? There must be a secret exit here. Aha! Let's just track scent again. Grabinaire heading west. Forward. Forward ho! And there's the exit! Huzzah! I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into the sunlight. Congratulations, Paige! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills to practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I guess I can go relax now. Worked. Hooray. Back in our dorm rooms, I find Ellen muttering to herself. Did you fail the exam, Ellen? How'd it go? Didn't. You didn't take the exam? That's what he said. I don't understand, were you in the dungeon or not? What's going on, Ellen? I was in the dungeon. I found the way out. I just didn't use magic. Wow. Impressive. How did you do that? I analysed the layout to decide which walls were most likely structurally to be false. I checked them for inconsistencies and I found 2 walls that were identical. I was sure one of them was an illusion, but they still felt solid. So I decided my mind was being fooled into stopping my hand and making me think I felt something. So I jumped at the wall so I wouldn't hit it in midair. And my mind wouldn't be able to pull me back, and it worked. But I didn't cast any spells, so he said it didn't count and he wouldn't give me any merits for it. Oh. Well, it is a magic exam. That's not fair. Change the subject. Well, this is a magical school, and these exams are supposed to be about putting spells into practice. I know! Sorry. You didn't lose merits, did you? Or get detention? No. Well, it's not so bad then. You just outsmarted yourself. If you used her head to narrow down the 2 suspicious walls and then cast spells on them, she would have been fine. I suppose. Deep blue magic. Success. Gain 1 after class hallway. As I'm walking down the hall, I feel something strange. It's a feeling you get when you're trying to remember something. It's on the tip of your tongue. Except I'm not trying to remember anything. I think someone's trying to use a communication spell on me. Let it happen. I concentrate on the elusive thought and let it come through. If you've ever been hurt, if you've ever been angry, if you believe justice should be done, come to the gymnasium at midnight. Come quietly, tell no one. I try to think back, who are you? But there's no answer, the voice is gone. Well, assuming I didn't just imagine that, what should I do about it? Sneak out at night. I need to know what this is about, but before that I have to wait till tonight. As the midnight hour approaches, I rise from my bed. Ellen is peacefully asleep, hair radiating across her pillow like a medieval halo. Virginia is snoring. Neither of them will know that I'm gone. I enter the gym. This isn't Damien again, is it? Oh, bollocks. Every step I take across the floor echoes in this cavernous space. Everywhere there are shadows, but there is no one here. Maybe this was a bad idea. Oh god, not Jim. No. Wait, there is someone. Who are you?
No names. You've been invited to join a secret society. The Order of the Rose and Wasp.
Okay, what's the Rose and Wasp?
There's no Rose and Wasp.
Right.
What you don't know, you cannot reveal. Therefore, you should never know anything more than is absolutely necessary. That is what protects us all.
Actually, doing this voice is hurting my throat. I think I'll just save it for Minnie. Although, I suppose I could swap to the deep voice.
There are dark forces in the world. Cruel people who enjoy tormenting the innocent, and they believe they can get away with it. No one loves a victim. No one sympathises with the victim who strikes back. When someone needs to be punished, but it must be done in a way that cannot be traced, that is where we come in. join us, you will be called upon to perform tasks. You will not know the purpose of the task. You will not know who requested that task be performed.
It's like you, Big Steve.
Your task will only be a small piece of a greater puzzle to accomplish, a specific goal. Therefore, no magical tracing method can determine who is responsible for that goal. In exchange for your service, we will carry out your vengeance when you need it, without question. Will you join us?
Yes? Alright, you can't say no in these kind of situations.
You swear to serve the Order and Rose and Wasp, without question, to never seek to uncover the identities of other members, and never to reveal our existence to anyone, so long as you live.
Yes, fine.
Very well. Your initiation challenge. Tomorrow, when you leave your room to go to class, leave your door locked. That is all.
Okay, should I report back to here tomorrow night then?
No. You will be contacted or not. You do not need to know anything more.
Suspicious. The figure vanishes as silently as it appeared. Well, that was weird. I wonder if any of it was true, but I hope that wasn't Damien. I'll have to wait and see if I hear from him again. For now, I should get back to bed. In the morning, Virginia and Ellen leave the room to go to their class. I'm the last one here. Should I lock the door when I leave? Don't lock it. Right, time to go. Blue magic. Woohoo! 3 blue magic, 3 stress. Activity, blue magic. 2 blue magic, 2 stress. Ooh, I'm almost up to 60. I find Ellen in our room looking upset with all her clothes piled up on the bed. Are you leaving? No, just checking. Checking for what? Whether anything else is gone. Gone? What's gone? Nothing now, but... It's so embarrassing. Should I ask? I guess it doesn't really make a difference now. Yeah, I can see all your clothes, mate. One of my bras somehow ended up in the cafeteria. Boys were throwing it. People were throwing it around. Boys were laughing. Oh my god, this school. Bra fight! Oh, George. Oh. The professors got hold of it and found out who it was. To give it back to me, but they couldn't find out how it got there, so I found it in the hall. That was all. A problem with laundering? It was probably my fault. Maybe it got loose in the laundry? I mean, socks always disappear. I don't know. I'll have to get a new one. Why'd you have to get a new bra? But you said the professors gave it back, right? You could just wash it again. I can't wear something I just can't. It's dirty. Don't you have more than one bra? Oh. Well, she's not happy, but at least nothing too bad has happened. $62! Oh my god. Reflection interrupts a spell being cast to reflect on its caster. Ooh. On Saturday morning, I get up terribly early and deliver the mail in the allowances. I'm free for the day. What should I do today? Let's study, actually. Library's fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Study alone. Gain 1 smart, 2 stress. Let's check the spell book. Let's have a little look. No spell book. Next week. Morning, dorm room. Is there going to be another exam next week before the Christmas break? I don't think so, we just had one. It's the end of the semester. Shouldn't there be a final? How do we get our grades? Ah, that's a good thing about magic school. No grades. Harry Potter had grades. If you're still here and the professors aren't breathing demerits down your back, you're doing fine. Anyway, I need to set my schedule for the week. Sleep. Sleep is good. Activity, blue magic. 63. 66. My goodness, I'm really racking up the blue magic points. Morning assembly. We're called together in the gym and I wonder if Virginia was wrong about there not being any more exams. Good morning, my sprites. As you know, the winter solstice is fast approaching. At the end of next week, many of you will be leaving us for the Christmas holiday. But before that, we have much to celebrate. Yeah, there's no point in buying the sextant now. I'm pretty much up there now. If you will each please come up here and reach this bowl for a piece of paper. That name will tell you who you're a Secret Santa for. Be your job to find a gift for that person which you think suits them. Keep your name secret until the gifts are delivered next week. I make my way to the stage to draw a name. I'll be Santa for Ellen Middleton. I wonder if Professor Potsdam is playing fair with these selections. Oh well. Fail. 2 stress. Curses. Oh, no. Ooh. Nearly up to 70. Early morning, dorm room. I woke up early in the morning, if this even counts as morning, and it's still dark outside and I'm not sure why. Was I dreaming? Was there a sound? Was there a reason I needed to get up? And then I remember the date. Go back to sleep. There's no reason for me to make a fuss about it, so I go back to bed. It's too early to be awake. Sleeping reduces stress. Yes, just sleep through Friday the 13th. Morning, dorm room. Saturday morning I got up terribly early to deliver the mail. There's more of it than usual this week. This is the last regular mail day before the holidays. Probably have to do a special mail round on next Friday as well. Ah, Miss Maces. Professor! What's he doing here so early? I thought the idea of making me do this was so that he didn't have to. I need to add a notice to all students' outings to the mall today are cancelled. What? Why? Take a look outside. I walk to the window then sigh at the swirling snow. There's quite a lot of it, too much apparently, for the school to be willing to take students in a van along narrow mountain roads. Well, duh. Health and safety! We could probably teleport, but I'm not sure how much distance is safe, and not to mention it'd be pretty hard to hide that from normal people when we arrived. If the mall is even open in this weather. Probably not, seeing as it's open at one end. Snow's probably blowing in there. But what about Secret Santa? I don't care. That is not my concern. Oh, that's close. Good day. He leaves me with the new notes to add to my delivery. After I finish my rounds, I return to our room. There's too much snow. Trips to the mall are cancelled for today. But we haven't bought our presents to give. I don't know, maybe they'll cancel that too. Since I can't go out, what should I do today? Study. Studying, getting too smart, too stressed. Next week. Hail, choirs of angels. Choirs? I suppose it's seasonally appropriate, but still. I know you're all disappointed that this weekend's weather prevented the usual shopping trips. So I've decided on a little change to this year's Secret Santa event. Something to show the triumph of imagination and goodwill over money. Something to use your creative minds and your hands. I'm going to make presents. I'm going to make Christmas cards. Close enough. I bought in construction paper, glue, glitter, crayons, scissors and a collection of expired magazines. I've already made the joke about her raiding doctors' offices and dental practices. You can cut out pictures of things you think your person would like to have or be. Isn't it the thought that counts? And to help nurture your feelings of creativity and fun, all classes are cancelled and I'm bringing pizza in for lunch. Enjoy! Aren't we a bit old for collages? Never too old for collage. Suppose it's okay to spend a day. Once. Right, so I need to make a giant card. What colour should the backing paper be? We want to... Aha! There's a good one. Black. Glitter should stand out nicely against black. Then comes the question of what to decorate it with. It's Ellen, so it ought to have... fairies. Fairies and unicorns and beautiful magical things. Isn't that what this world is all about? Alright, so I cut out that there and put some glue here. I'll sprinkle some glitter there, and half of it ends up on my robes, of course. But there's nothing wrong with being sparkly. Unless you're a vampire, then there's everything wrong. Or if literally all you're wearing is sparkles. Like Maeve does in Cold Days. Little Miss Spanglecrotch. Crazy. This is sort of fun. All around me the gym is filled with witches and wizards busy cutting and pasting. It's going to be such a mess to clean up later. I wonder which one of them is making something for me. Once all the cards have been made and the pizzas are cleared away, it's time to deliver our creations. I find Ellen and hand her my card. Merry Christmas. How cute! I love all the sparkly bits. Why on black paper? It stands out more, like a display case with black velvet. I don't want to put fairies in a display case. Pastel probably wouldn't like that. Ooh, actually she might like it if we all came and looked at her. Then Virginia approaches me with the card. I knew Potsdam rigged the draw somehow. Merry Christmas. It's a cowgirl? A brave, daring, adventurous horse girl. On an expedition to the Wild West. You've never been, right? Imagine exploring lost canyons looking for mysterious cities of gold. El Dorado. Cool. Today I need to decide what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week, since yesterday turned into a crafting party. And I think I'm going to leave it there. My throat's starting to hurt a bit. So, I'm Paige of Maces. This has been Magical Diary. TTFN.